In days of yore when Israel sinned, their hearts to idols they did bind. The Lord's disfavor they did earn, in shadow's grasp their fate did turn. The heavens roared with judgment's cry, as Eglon's might grew ever nigh. A king of Moab, fierce and strong, would bring to Israel woes prolonged. From Ammon's hills and Amalek's land came armies vast at Eglon's hand. They seized the palm-clad Jericho and brought God's people tears and woe. For 18 years in bondage bound, the yoke of Eglon tightly wound. In servitude their spirits waned, in sorrow's grip their hopes remained. Yet from this gloom a whisper came, a hero called to lift the shame. But first we see the tale unfold of Israel's sin and judgment told. In darkness deep they cried once more, for freedom lost, their spirits soar. The stage is set, the players known, now wait to see the hero's throne. In tears and pain, the people cried, to heaven's gate their pleas did fly. Deliver us from Moab's reign, release us from this endless chain. From Benjamin a savior rose, Ehud, left-handed, faced his foes. In secret craft he forged a blade, with double edge his plan was laid. He strapped the sword upon his thigh, concealed beneath his garments sly. With courage steeled and purpose clear, he set out, harboring no fear. To Eglon's court the tribute brought, with laden gifts, the king they sought. Before the throne they bowed and paid, then Ehud's bold plan was displayed. The tribute done, his men dismissed, Ehud stayed back, the chance he risked. Your Majesty, a secret tale, from God's own voice I must unveil. Eglon, curious, dismissed his guard. In private halls no soul to ward. With cunning eyes and steady hand, Ehud approached as fate had planned. The moment nigh, the tension rose. In silent steps he faced his foes. For Israel's cry had reached the skies, and Ehud's courage would suffice. The secret now within his grasp, would Eglon fall by Ehud's clasp? The tale proceeds with bated breath, a hero's path to life or death. In Eglon's chamber shadows cast, the moments ticked, time moving fast. God's message speaks, said Ehud brave, the room now hushed as if a grave. Eglon, eager, leaned to hear, dismissed his guards with none to fear. The doors closed tight, the room now still, a silence deep. The air did fill. With left hand swift, Ehud drew near. From hidden sheath the blade appeared. In one quick strike, the deed was done. The tyrant fell, his reign undone. The double-edged sword, it pierced so deep, and Eglon's soul eternal sleep. Ehud stood firm, his mission clear, the oppressor's end now drawing near. With calm resolve, he locked the door, and swiftly left, his steps no more. The upper room, now sealed and grim, held secrets dark, unknown to him. Through palace halls Ehud did glide, his heart beat strong, no need to hide. Unnoticed, he escaped the fray, and brought his people hope that day. In silent flight, he found the night, and vanished from the guard's sight. For Israel's plight a hero rose, and struck a blow to end their woes. The story turns with Ehud's might, a twist of fate in darkest night. The tyrant's fall, a symbol bright, of freedom's dawn and justice's light. The tale of Ehud, bold and true, in history's thread a hero's due. For in the shadows courage gleams, and in his wake a nation's dreams. Within the halls the servants wait, their master's call they contemplate. They think he rests in privacy, and tarry long in reverie. The moments stretch, suspicions rise, with whispers hushed and anxious eyes. At last they seek to break the door, to find the truth on chamber floor. With keys in hand, the lock they turn, their hearts with dread begin to burn. The door swings wide, the scene revealed, their king lies dead, his fate now sealed. Panic ensues, a cry of fright, as darkness swallows Eglon's might. Their master fallen, slain so swift, the kingdom's heart in sorrow's rift. Yet while they grieve, the hero flees, through shadows deep, past ancient trees. Ehud, with stealth, escapes the fray, to Sarah's safety makes his way. The servants' delay his life did save, their hesitation freedom gave. For Israel's cry, a hero's deed, a nation freed from tyrant's greed. The tale resounds through Israel's land, of Ehud's brave and daring stand. A lesson learned in faith and might, in darkest times shines freedom's light. Through valleys deep and mountains high, Ehud's name shall never die. For in his courage, justice found, and Israel's chains to dust were ground. So let this story ever be a beacon for the brave and free. In every heart let courage grow, for Ehud's legacy to show. From Sarah's heights the trumpet sounds, a clarion call through Ephraim's bounds. Ehud's voice, both clear and strong, rallies the people with battle song. Rise, Israel, rise and follow me, for God has given victory. The tribes unite, in fervor bold, with Ehud's lead, their hearts consoled. To Jordan's fords their path is laid, with cunning minds, a plan displayed. They seize the banks, the waters wide, to trap the foe on Jordan's side. The Moabite ranks, in disarray, find no escape, no safe convey. With Israel's might on every hand, their fate is sealed, they make their stand. The clash of swords, the battle's tithe, the Moabite force, no longer alive. 10,000 strong they fall that day, in Israel's might they fade away. With foes subdued, the land is free from Moab's grip, from tyranny, the peace restored, the nations cheer. For 80 years they know no fear. Ehud's triumph, a tale of grace, a legacy for Israel's race. In victory's light they find their way to brighter dawns and peaceful days. So let this story echo far, of Ehud's strength, their guiding star. For in his courage they prevailed, in unity they weave their tale. From Israel's sin to freedom's flight, the arc of justice shining bright. In every heart let valor stir, for Ehud's name shall long endure.